Hello everybody, it's Gabby's Games, and welcome back to another Crossout Let's Build. And today I got an art build for you guys with a Torero-based Halo Wraith build. And our main gun is going to be a Pulsar, as you guys can see. And it's going to take a little while for you until the shape is really going to be visible. So stay with me until then. And I am aware that this Aurora is currently in a pretty poor placement, but I didn't really have a better placement as so far. Yeah, you could probably swap these two out to get a slightly better placement. But in order to actually fit all the front armor here, I couldn't really do a lot of different things here, sadly. We are using the line of defense war parts here as the side armor covers for the pulsar because generally if you actually guys know the Halo Wraith, it has a central area that pops open with two covers on the side and then the gun is in between, and that's basically what this is. And that's why we actually have these things falling out to actually accommodate that. But now we're gonna go on to the wing panels, and those are gonna be one of the more difficult parts to make. So I'm gonna go in really slowly here, because, well, again, pretty complicated part overall. And I do think it really turned out like good looking overall. And this is actually how I made them. And I'm gonna put up the other side as well really quickly. And I actually noticed that I'm now undoing a paint that was painting there. And this is the build that we got. We do have one radiator. We do have a hot red engine in the front there. Got the pulsar. We've got the Aurora, and again the Torero. And buttons are all set up. And let's go into our match. It's not a perfect build, of course, since you do have the two big hovers sticking out in the back. And you do not really have a booster unit in the back, because normally you would, of course, have the engine boosting system of the. Some of the Wraiths are actually equipped with engine boosters, not all of them. To add further realism, kinda, normally you would see Wraiths ram people, and we actually do have some passive melee on the edges there to simulate that a little bit. So we're gonna see if we can actually end up ramming, but I doubt we will end up ramming anyone with those spikes because it's actually gonna be pretty difficult to do so. Anyways, let's go. And the speed here is actually really good, which is actually one of the nice things. And but downside is we do not have any additional ammo for the pulsar. I do have to get used to the velocity on this thing. So, oh wow, I actually did get a hit there. Nice. I did not expect that to actually hit. Oh, do I shoot him? No, not really interested in that distance shot. He's barely doing anything to me anyway, so let's hit this guy instead. 317 damage, that's a pretty good number. Still too much far out. Gonna strafe our field to make sure this guy doesn't go anywhere. And do things I don't want him to do. Okay, there goes my gun. But there goes most of his guns. I'm not sure if I got all of them, but I think I do. So we're gonna focus on to the next guy. Got one of his guns. Boop. Fine. Gun's almost out. Do have 5 more shots to spend, which I do want to spend if I can. And that's good damage on that gun. Haven't quite destroyed it yet, but boom. Okay. Kind of getting hard to keep this thing stable because, well, balance is a thing with this build. Ah, missed. we have about 2.5 minutes to take these guys out and keep them from capping at the same time. And I will have to get a bit closer to actually do damage. I have one more shot. And there it goes. And I will start suiciding now. And I will go right on top of this guy to try and get his guns. Did miss one of the guns, which is a bummer. And that means they actually win this one. Because this guy is fully disabled. Oh well. Was a fun match. We're doing okay. Not amazing, but not bad either. Of course, if you would actually sacrifice some of those details, like these little armor parts, you can actually put in an ammo pack in the back, spend that extra energy point on something that you want to put in here. Make it actually combat viable somewhat. But I don't really like it the way it is, so I'm not gonna change that any further. Triple cap match. We're gonna go over to our cap and we're just gonna sit there for now. Ooh, pulsar quasar combo. That's not a really great combo because those two are different velocity, but still interesting to see. Someone else use these guns. That was the wrong gun. Do fire really? Again, yeah, they're firing the shot. Did it alley block it? I think it alley blocked it. Bummer. Okay, that's not something we really want to face right now. Ah, well then, there goes my everything. Oh. Okay. Hello, sir. Thanks. Disable the guy that was already kill the guy that's already disabled. Oh well. Interesting thing for you to look at. Me getting deframed. Of course, this thing only has 6 by 2 frames, because I want these things to get as close to the middle as possible, and there aren't really longer, higher health frames than these, so this was really all I could do. And yeah, can't really reinforce them further because again, no part limit left. I did try and reinforce the front by using the engine there and hiding this one as far as possible to care for the sides, but well, the bottom is not something I could really armor with the parts I had. Back into a match. Somebody already spamming those buttons there. Attack. Of course, it's a Russian guy. Oh. There are some guys going to the right. Well, okay, there was someone going here already. Oh, that must have... Ah. Okay, that must have hurt that dude. A lot. Okay, maybe that got a gun if this guy is actually allowing me to shoot him. But nope, he's just pushing them back. Not allowing me to shoot him. Okay, they're at the cap now. Okay, that guy is still spamming the attack button. Jeez. It's getting a bit much now, isn't it? Oh, rope. I do love the maneuverability of this build. Because it's not heavy enough to like get itself limited in any way of mobility. Boop. Let's help them out, shall we? Okay, I guess I'm just taking this kill. Or not. Yep, that's a wall. And I guess we did end up ramming someone. After all. Huh. GG. So that's all I'm gonna keep it at for today, guys. Definitely a interesting build. It actually performed better than I expected. Also note that these little details right here are not like what you would see officially in a real build, but it's basically for reinforcement because otherwise these armor skirts are only connected to these rear armor two armor parts. And the armor skirt actually make the front hovers surprisingly tough. It's actually really cool. But yeah, that said, I hope you guys enjoyed as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye guys!